Have you ever seen someone standing up with one leg over their head, arm twisted in two different directions, and the only thing you can hear from them is their deep breaths? It makes you wonder why someone would go through these drastic measures just to stretch out their bodies. Well, if you realize it or not, this form of stretching is called yoga. Yoga, meaning to join or yoke together, is an exercise formed over 5,000 years ago that was known for bringing the body, mind, and soul together in harmony. There are a dozen or more types of yoga practiced around the world. Whichever type practiced, studies have shown that yoga helps clear the mind, relieve stress, and improves the flexibility and general fitness of the body. While there are many different types, the most popular form practiced in the United States is that of Hatha yoga. Most of the time when you hear someone say that they are doing yoga, they are actually referring to this type in particular. Hatha yoga is a beginner's type of yoga used to balance your breathing in order to relax your body and muscles. Hatha is slow-paced and prepares your body for other types of yoga. Exercises used in Hatha are called asana, which is defined as posture or seat. These are postures that can be used for prolonged meditation and opening your body's inner channels. In order to hold your pose longer and make it more effective is the use of some materials. Mats and bands are the most commonly used. Here, my assistant will demonstrate some basic asana poses. First is child's pose. While laying down on his knees and stretching out his body, he uses the mat to comfortably sit for long periods of time. Next is balancing table. While he is on all fours, he balances his body, so eventually he can lift one arm and leg at the same time. Finally, one I'll demonstrate is standing forward fold. Using a band to stretch even deeper, he pulls his body down towards his toes. These postures let you focus on your mind and relieve stress. Whenever stretching out in poses, make sure you never stretch too far or more than your body can handle. This can lead to overexerting or hyperextension in your muscles. The next step higher in yoga is vinyasa yoga. Vinyasa actually stands for breath synchronized. This means that your breathing is synchronized with the flow and movement from one yoga pose to the next. Vinyasa never stays in the same pose. It keeps your body moving and works your cardiovascular endurance. The most common poses used during this form is the sun salutations. You stand in one pose, then you inhale and exhale your way through the next few poses. Vinyasa is seen in many different types of yoga. One that it shows up a lot in is Ashtanga yoga. Ashtanga yoga is also known as power yoga and practices all 8 limbs of yoga. All of these limbs are ways to externally and internally cleanse the body, mind, and soul. This type is more physically challenging, improves your flexibility, your strength, and endurance. It takes about 2 hours of different series of poses and stretches before your body can finally hit relaxation. These 3 forms of yoga are the basic practices when beginning yoga exercises. As you can tell, they are all very important when working toward a healthier body and self. Starting with Hatha yoga, it keeps your breathing and flexibility on working towards stronger core muscles. If any of you have worked out, you know that stretching before is the key from pulling or straining any of your muscles. Hatha is sort of considered your warm-up into yoga. Hatha also eliminates tension and stress with long continuous breaths. It also improves the amount of oxygen entering your body, which can calm your mind and nerves. With Vinyasa yoga, it works your endurance and breathing techniques. While it does do some physical strengthening, it helps your flexibility more. When you exhale on a stretch, it helps pull your body and muscles deeper into a stretch than you thought you could ever do. Ashtanga yoga is more advanced than Vinyasa, but works your core muscles like your back, arms, chest, and legs. It is extremely physical, and you must have controlled breathing in order to keep up. As a college student, I know that your stress levels are higher than normal. I also know that it can sometimes be hard to get a full workout in. However, with Hatha yoga and its asana postures, you can do these small breathing techniques to clear your mind and lower your stress wherever you are. Richard Well, exercise psychologist and medical writer, even states that yoga is an activity that increases your flexibility, strengthens your muscles, and centers your thoughts and relaxes and calms you. So try it out. See if it works.